Who invited Orion? Why was Orion invited? Why was Orion back on our screens today? Why? Why? Like, honestly and truly, what did he have of value to give to the show? But Chloe and Michael got married, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We're here for another recap of Miserable at First Sight, Season 17, Episode 14, New Groom, Who Dis? For brand new to the channel, I break down TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you guys enjoy that type of content, go ahead and please do me a favor by liking the video. If you don't do anything else, like the video. I know y'all are going to leave comments, so I don't have to ask y'all to do that. And then, of course, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy me, whether you're new or returning, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are about 150 away from 21,000 subscribers, y'all, which is crazy because I feel like we were just on our way to 20,000. So if you haven't already, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to the 122 of you that subscribed from the last two Married at First Sight videos that I did last week, the episode, and then I did the after party. All right, let's talk about this episode. So, a lot of this I skipped, y'all. Not even gonna hold y'all. A lot of this I skipped over, just because, like, been there, done that. Got a T-shirt. Not interested anymore. Okay, so we start off with Becca and Austin. We didn't need to see them, to be real. Maybe they have a contractual agreement. They have to be in every episode, but they're on the way to Philly. Cool. We pan over to Michael. Now he's stressed about being stood up again. I don't know why you went through. I don't even know why Michael agreed to do this again. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You know what I mean? But Michael has agreed to do it. So, but he's stressed, rightfully so, because, he got stood up on the last one. That hasn't happened before. He got stood up. Now, y'all got him feeling away, messing with this man's self-esteem, okay? So, it's no shade to Michael and Chloe, but we just don't care. I mean, I don't care to see them get dressed or any of that. You know why? Because we are past this. What is on my shoulder? Oh, dust. We are past this, okay? But let's just get to the ceremony. We already heard Michael talk about all of this and the nerves and all this stuff already. So, like, we good on that. We're good on it. Chloe, it's not that we don't care, sis, but we don't. Let's get to the ceremony. Let's get to the ceremony. So we do get a scene of Chloe getting dressed. And she doesn't want to project her idea of perfection. Now, she said perfectness. I don't think that's a word, sis, so I'm going to say perfection. But she doesn't want to, project that onto others. So she is very, very okay. Let her tell it for now. She's very, very okay with trying to relax a little bit and accept whoever her groom is as he is, okay? So we see Michael. Michael got this cute little paisley pink number on, and wow, I think it's a fire suit. I think it's cute. It's not acceptable for this. I don't think. It's really giving Paris in springtime. If y'all know what movie that's from, put it in the comments. But that's what it's giving. It's giving I'm going to a garden party. It's giving I'm going to, like, a mimosa brunch. You know what I mean? It's not giving I'm going to get married. I didn't think it was appropriate, Michael. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't. Why couldn't you just wear a black suit? And I get it. You want to show your personality and all this stuff, but I mean, it was a nice suit. Them shoes didn't go with it at all. I saw them brown shoes and almost lost my shit. Absolutely not. That was not the right shoe for that. Okay, but that's where we are. So Orion and Brennan show up to give advice. What? Why? Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato. Why is Orion giving anybody advice and he's divorced? He had his decision day already. Nonetheless, Michael said he'll need their insight. No, you don't. You don't need insight from the sensitive ass judgmental divorcee. And you surely don't need it from the abusive incel. You don't need advice from these men. So we're going to skip over that. Let's not even play ourselves. We're going to skip right on over that. I couldn't believe. Couldn't believe. Lord, everybody on this show is... They got my throat messing up. The weather is changing here. Okay? So, Chloe has on some pink chucks with her dress, and it's giving, I'm a cool mom. That's the vibe that I got from and they kept zooming in on them shoes. I don't mind the shoes, but it definitely was given, I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. That's the vibe I got from it. But she got on some little pink chucks, and she's starting to freak out now, okay? Now, the typical freak out that these people have. Oh my God, I'm marrying a stranger. What if they don't like me? What am I going to do? Too late. You're committed to it. We will not see 2 runaway brides. Skedaddle that ass on downstairs, Chloe. We don't have time for this. So Michael sends her a little Tiffany's gift. I said, okay, money. Michael sent her a Tiffany gift. It's a little necklace, and she sent him some cufflinks, and she's like, who is this man? Girl, production paid for that. No sane person is going to buy a stranger a Tiffany's necklace, okay? Let's just get that out. But it relaxed her, because she probably saw, that mean he got money. So she was cool with it. Coming in, Michael was very awkward. As he walked in, it was a lot, hey, how you doing? I'm Michael. Are my friends treating you right? Go on and get your ass on down the aisle. What are we doing? Why are we politicking while we're walking down the aisle? Why? And the way Lauren was looking like, nigga, go on and get your ass up to the aisles. We can... Come on now. I couldn't believe Michael was doing all that. Maybe it's nerves, but it was cringe. To me, it was cringe. So we get up there. Michael's bayang is it done got messed up and not dry. It was like going every which way from the wind. So he had somebody come out. Okay, Beyonce? Had somebody come out and, get his shit together. I said, okay. Got to look nice on your wedding day. So Chloe comes out, and she seems to like Michael right away. She said, hey, hello, from the back. Now, there's 2 ways to look at this. Twitter was split, too, because I was live tweeting tonight. Twitter was very split. Half of Twitter over here, this half of Twitter over here, they feel like she's projecting and she's just putting on pageant answers. This half over here thinks that she really likes him. What do y'all think? Ignoring the preview for next week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think she saw the hair and the earrings and the suit, them shoes. Oh my God, them shoes were horrible. And I think she saw all that, and it could have been shell shock, and it could have just been like, okay, I fucks with it. So we don't know. The wedding is so empty. I guess Michael people said they not coming back. They said, look, we done flew out there for one. That's all you get. So it's not a lot of people there. It's cast there. It's probably a couple cameramen, sitting in. But it was good. They go through their vows. We're not going to go through this, but they go through their vows. It's always the typical, oh my gosh, she loves dogs. And oh my God, I have animals too. We always get that kind of back and forth with these people. Nothing that they say, we don't ever get to see the good in their stories. It's always the negative, right? So afterwards, they're having like good conversation. They're vibing with each other. It's flowing. Michael decides that right now, in this moment, right now, today, in this moment, 3:45, that he wants to tell her, girl, you was my backup in case they didn't tell you. Let me be the first to tell you. I do not think Michael should have done this. I think Michael should have waited. What is that? Oh, that's somebody was knocking at the door. I think Michael should have waited until they got back from the honeymoon, personally. I don't think Michael should have told her. She kept a very stoic look in her face, so we don't know, you know what I mean, like how she was feeling. But he was like, the first woman, basically, she didn't see it for me. She ran out on me. This wasn't a process for her. Michael says it a little too nice, because I'd have been like, yeah, the bitch, that wench, that heifer, old girl. But Michael's a little classier than I am, because I wouldn't have said it as nice as he did. So he just does not want her to think he is a broken man because of this. Michael, I feel the need to remind you, my good sir, that you were crying and upset and all this other type of stuff. I personally don't think Michael is over it, right? And that's just me. It's a very, very short time frame. It's not like January 1st this happened and then now we're trying again, come August. It's what, 4 or 5 weeks later. That's very fresh. Nonetheless, Michael said he ain't phased by it, so we can only take his word. Chloe said that what is meant for us will never ever pass us. And she said, the other girl just wasn't meant for you. Classy, okay? So outside, the rest of the cast is talking. Claire thinks that they have chemistry. They're into each other. I think they like each other. They look good, right? You don't know, Claire, because you still chasing after Cameron. Emily is like, I don't know. They're kind of vanilla. The audacity of you. Why? Because he ain't yelling at her? Emily, please. I don't hear nothing else from you. They're normal. They had a normal ceremony. How are they vanilla? Claire, so when Chloe comes over and Michael introduces her, Claire is like, hi, I'm Claire. My husband Cameron's not here. You don't have no husband. He left you. He left you. He don't want you. I don't know what's going on with Claire. Claire is in denial about the fact that she is separated. Y'all know how I feel about her. Still being at that barbecue last week. They didn't have no burger for her. They didn't plan on you coming. That is still funny to me. There were 4 burgers, y'all. Y'all was ignoring that. There was 4 burgers. Somebody is a vegetarian, my ass. We done seen all them people on there eat some chicken so far. But nonetheless, I think Claire to understand that you are no longer, technically you're married, but you're not married, Claire. I want you to understand that and get that, into your whatever, but that's fine. So they're taking their pictures, and initially they looked comfortable, but then they did this pose, and they were like standing like this, and they were like, no, we're not awkward. I said, oh, yes, y'all are. Y'all look uncomfortable standing pelvis to pelvis like that. Their wedding pictures did not look good. The ones that we saw, at least. I know they were trying to get some action shots and motion shots. They didn't use the correct stills for us. Maybe that is, maybe that's a hint. Maybe that's foresight. I don't know. So she asked about his tattoos. Most of his are about his family. So he explained about the tattoo on his arm. It's mostly dedicated to his dad. The L that we've seen is for his mom. The purple diamond is for his mom. Michael is tatted, okay? We know that she's a minimalist. We know that she seems kind of type A, so I'm sure she does not have a tattoo. She seems like the type that would not have any tattoos, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have 5 personally, but she seems like the type that would not have any tattoos. I don't know if she was judging or not. I couldn't tell. So Lauren and Orion, they talk at their reception. I don't know why they were seated next to each other. I feel like she sat down and he ran over. But they're talking at their reception. He asks her how she's doing. Leave her alone. Leave her the hell alone, Orion. Cause what could you possibly want? She says she's good. He asks, how are you doing emotionally? Nigga, how are you doing emotionally? What's going on in your head? Go talk to a therapist about it. Leave Lauren alone. This is what bothers me about him. She tried to stay with you, with your broke ass, and work it out and talk through this and see if they can come to a mutual understanding, right? Y'all know how I feel about what Lauren did. She was wrong. She was wrong. Okay? I have said that. But at the same token, either you forgive her or you're not. But for you to say that she kind of disrespected you and now you got the weight of every indigenous person across the country that you have to answer to, go to hell. So she said that she's good. She doesn't have any animosity um towards him about anything. He's like, well, do you want to have a conversation about anything? No, I don't. No, she doesn't. She don't want to have a conversation about nothing. Y'all are divorced. She's over it. You want that old thing back, and she don't want you no more. A weird self. So she said that, with the help of her therapist, she kind of realized that she wasn't acting like herself. Okay, she needed a Snickers. No, seriously, no. She said she wasn't herself. She's not a person that just kind of screams and yells and acts erratically. So the moment that she took her ring off and threw it, she should have known something was whatever. She said that she does not have like childhood trauma, but she might have relationship trauma. She worked through that and now she's cool. She's ready to find her somebody. Okay. Orion, even though Lauren said we don't need to talk, Orion begins to pour out his heart. He said, well, I went to my therapist. We didn't ask. She didn't ask. Nobody cares. But he went to his therapist, and his therapist helped him realize he doesn't like verbal abuse. Not that that's what you were doing. No, you weren't doing that. And I said, Orion, that... After all of this, he had the audacity to ask her for a hug. We then see Chloe talking to the ladies, as in the cast, and she's now concerned with why the experts didn't see her as a fit for the first time. Chloe, I think that his ensemble was strike one, and I think his ensemble was strike one. And I think her being the replacement bride is strike two. Clearly, something's going to happen on the honeymoon that's going to be strike three because we see in the previews she don't know if she can move forward, right? So they're telling her, no, it's okay. It's fine. It wasn't meant to be. You matter. All the good stuff. But at the end of the day, I would still feel the same way, to be real. You know what I mean? Why didn't you pick me initially? You think that I'm the second choice for him. What if I'm not honestly the best match and that's why y'all, you know what I mean? I would have a lot of questions and I probably would have stepped away and made a phone call to one of the experts. I probably would have called, who told her? I'd have called Dr. Peppers and said something. Why don't the experts go to their weddings? Why do y'all think the experts don't go? I mean, y'all, they be in the city. I think it would be a good show of faith if the experts went. And I know they all get married on the same day. Hell, divide and conquer. Are they all getting married at the same time? Oh, you know what? These weddings are just kind of... They all get married on the same day, but they all get like a little 30-minute reception. They can make it work between the three of them experts. Y'all can divide and conquer. Nonetheless. Michael is talking to Brennan and Orion. He's talking to Brennan and Orion, and he asks them, like, what advice would they give? Is this, like, one big obstacle? Are there a bunch of little obstacles? Brennan has the audacity to say, that, you just got to kind of move forward with it. Shut up. But then he spoke some facts and was like, the little obstacles aren't factored in by the experts. And I think that's something that we too, as viewers, kind of forget, right? And I talked about this on my live last night. A lot of times we're so quick to blame the experts, right? But these people are presenting on paper a certain way. So if you come on paper a certain way, like let's say I go, right? And hypothetically, let's say that I have a crazy temper, right? And everybody that comes into contact with me in person, I'm always like very flippant with, or I'm yelling, or you know what I mean? Let's say that I have that demeanor, right? That is just known about me. Everybody in my life will be like, nah, Tammy, let's say that I had that situation going. And I come and sit down with the experts and I don't present like that at all. You know what I mean? They have no reason to think, oh, Tammy looked like she gonna jap out at any given moment. So, and when I get back to the house, and now my husband comes over, and it's like, oh damn, we were out of sausage, but they had bacon in there. It's turkey bacon, so I just made that, and I'm like, fuck you and your turkey bacon, nigga. I want, you know what I mean? There's no way for the experts to see that in me during the interview, during the screening process. I think a lot of this comes down to just unforeseen obstacles. Who knew that Lauren, as a minority, would tell a racist joke? You know what I mean? So there are obstacles that they just don't anticipate. But basically, Michael, don't listen to these fools. They don't know no better. So Claire is drunk, I guess. And she's like, being here is weird without Cameron. Girl, why? Y'all didn't go together. Y'all didn't go nowhere together anyways. But she said it's weird. So she goes and carries her ass over to the side and calls him. Of course he didn't answer. He don't like you, Claire. That man don't like you. So of course he didn't answer. So because he didn't answer, she leaves a voicemail. Hey Cameron, I'm sorry. I miss you and I just wanted to call you. It's just weird being here without you. But I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything's going good. Yeah, just, you don't have to call me back. I didn't want anything, just calling to see how you're doing. Girl, hang up the phone and go sit back down. Hang up the phone. Claire, we have to tuck our shame in, sis. We have to tuck our shame in. This cannot keep happening. You are chasing after this weird ass man. He's weird. He's weird and he doesn't like you. He likes to play with the bugs in his house. You can do better. You will do better. Whoo, child. I can't. I can't with Claire. You're embarrassing me now. So we then see Michael. Why is Michael telling Chloe's family that she's the second choice? Why? Mikey, M Dog, M Easy. Why are you? I hollered at the TV. Hollered. I just really wish Michael would have waited to tell anybody and everybody about this. I don't think it was a good idea because as we see, it sowed seeds of doubt into Chloe. Chloe was coup de la before you said that to her. Meanwhile, across the room, we see Chloe talking to some of Michael's friends, and they're like, so let's say that he wants to buy this $1,000 pair of shoes. What do? I think you need to mind your business, friend. That's what I think. Why do you, unless Michael is asking you for money, why do you care? Y'all know, those of y'all that like follow me. I'm a sneakerhead. Looking at a bunch of shoebox right there from the shoes I wore today. I wish one of my friends would tell me, you need to stop buying shoes. I'll buy what the fuck I want. Thank you very much. Because I work. As long as my bills are all being paid, as long as Michael's bills are being paid, it shouldn't matter what he want. Now, if you're going to buy some $1,000 shoes, they better be worth the $1,000 that you're paying for them. But if that's what he wants to buy, that's what he wants to buy. I just really feel like that is none of your business, friend. Meanwhile, Chloe is like, well, I'm a minimalist, so I wouldn't do it. But if that's what he wants to do, then that's what he wants to do. Chloe is saying, shit, that's his money. That's what she was thinking. I just thought that was very weird to do. Because you, like, low-key were trying to make him seem financially irresponsible. That's what I took from it. They then talk about kids. She doesn't want children. Not of her own. She said there are 450,000 kids in foster care. She would rather nurture them, but she ain't pushing out no babies. I said, married at first sight, here we come with the bullshit. Does Michael want kids? Meanwhile, Michael's talking to her family, and he does not have the desire to have kids of his own. But he said but he is open to having a child with somebody that he is fell in love with. If it does not happen that way, he has a very agnostic view of how to get said children, so he's open to adopting and fostering. We have a match so far. Emily and Brennan. Emily, you not drinking them drunkard allegations, sis. You're not beating them drunkard allegations. So they're talking. Emily said it's weird being back at their wedding venue. Emily said, nah, I didn't even think about that. We just here supporting some friends. Y'all are not friends. Y'all are castmates. You just try to find any way possible to let that lady know you don't give a damn about her or this marriage. He said that he hadn't even thought about it being her venue. This is everybody. It's been a wedding venue time and time and time again. And not just our venue. So now her feelings are hurt. Brennan said that he's excited about their honeymoon. She was like, who, theirs? And he was like, yeah, I'm excited to hear all about it. Why? He said he's excited to hear about the honeymoon. And then she was like, yeah, give them advice, that it goes from sugar to shit, basically. And so he was like, well, we can give them some advice, saying that honeymoon feeling will never end if the feelings don't change. Tell me you don't like me without telling me you don't like me. So Emily is like, okay, fine. So they walk away. She head to the bar. Give me whatever you got. Give me the rest of it. So she out on the dance floor, shaking the tail feather, just, just how she look, because she drunk. So she out there all off beat, dancing with her wine. And next thing we know, I don't know if she bumped into somebody, if she ran into somebody, but somebody's glass broke. Brennan looks pissed. Emily looks oblivious and aloof to the situation. And I said, oh, girl, not you. But I mean, I feel like personally, you're supposed to get drunk at a wedding. I have not met a wedding yet that I have not left drunk from. You're supposed to get drunk at weddings. That's what you do. Y'all don't get drunk at weddings? I ain't been like that drunk where I'm breaking stuff, but you're supposed to get drunk at a wedding. It's a wedding. But Emily, you're not beating these you get drunk allegations though, sis. So back at the hotel room, Chloe's ready to give up the nookie, okay? She said, all there's left to do is, get to it. She's like, whoo, I'm just so hot. Whoo, I'm so hot. I said, girl, you horny? That liquor got to you, huh? What was you drinking? She ready. She about to get on that bed and she is ready. Them legs are going to be up. Maybe she really does like Michael. Maybe she really does. I don't know. She goes to wash her face and stuff. And she was like, I'm going to put an eyelash on my forehead to see if he'll notice. He will. Why wouldn't he? So Chloe's goofy. She's like I said, she's like minivan, soccer mom. I'm a cool mom, goofy, but she seemed like she liked to have a little bit of fun. And she's just so happy to be married. They in bed, they're kissing, they're cuddling, canoodling, and that's where we are with it. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I hope I made it entertaining somewhat, because it wasn't for me, okay? But I hope I entertained you guys in the least. Let me know how you felt about the episode down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We need 150 of you to subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.